Hey everybody, this is Grace and I'm sitting out here. It's 2:46 p.m. on July 12th, 2025. And I came out here a little while ago, made a little 6-minute video, 6 minutes and some seconds. But I was sitting out here and all of a sudden it started raining. This is Texas, north of Dallas, and northeast suburb of Dallas, and the city all to itself. Pretty big one too. But I don't know if you can actually see that as the clouds there, but they were dark a while ago. I guess it just rained enough to I don't know, I'm looking around and we were supposed to get a bunch of rain at 4. It's like right now it just changed to 2:47, but 4 o'clock and then all through the night until tomorrow for, we were going to have a lot of rain, and they're saying, flash flooding. We get a lot of flash flood warnings around here. And yes, I don't want to talk. I don't want to direct, put anything in the title to direct anybody to pay attention to my video when people are out there still trying to find the missing, so they need to be directed to videos where people are being helpful in finding, the missing people in Central Texas. This is not Central Texas. I guess they're calling it Central Texas. I think it's east of San Angelo and west of Austin, San Antonio, that area. And there, that is so sad, man. Very sad. So, okay, so anyway, I came out here, I haven't been well, this pretty much this year, since 2023, overall, have not been well, but a big part of it came to a big part in this year. But anyway, I'm much better. I'm feeling much better and all this. But today I had something that kind of surprised me because I thought it was over. I guess it's weather related. Really, I'm fairly certain it's temperature related. But I got real cold. I mean, this is summertime, okay? Although here in this part of Texas, lots of parts of Texas, we're having unusually good temperatures. Well, lately, I don't know how many years now, we kept having 100+ temperatures and breaking records here, right and left for 100+. And then the heat index heats, oh my goodness, But right now, even though it'll say like right now my SUV is saying it's 91 degrees, the heat index, if it's on my phone, the heat index would be 100. I think the heat index was 100 when I came out here, or 100. It's usually between 100 and 104 lately. But our temperatures were that. And sometimes what I had noticed, when the temperatures are high like that, the heat index is the same as the temperature. Often, but not always. And it was kind of a weird thing to notice, I guess. Maybe it was just that I noticed it and it's not always like that, or often like that. But anyway, coming out, what I was getting at was, okay, my voice is going to go out again. Okay, what happened today was, yesterday I slept a lot, and it felt like I was, during the day, it felt like I was making up for missed sleep, really. And then today, I kept sleeping a lot too. I mean, I was sitting like in the master bedroom in front of, I have a chair that's just somewhat in front of the TV, not exactly, but to the side of it, and I can, see things that I don't usually see on the other TVs because of the distance. But I was sitting there and I kept falling asleep. I come real close to it, falling asleep, like my head was all the way down, like I was about to crash and burn, And I was doing that when I was sick, when I was, it was heart failure. And I was doing that, after I got out of the ER, and, or maybe even before. Which one was it? Or maybe it was just before, just, I don't know.
But Adam would come in there and say, "Are you okay?" And I was asleep, sitting in a chair. Not a lot, recliner, a chair. So, and I was doing that today, and I was feeling that chill. I would go back to one of the front rooms and turn the TV on, and next thing I know, that's going to make me fall asleep. So, and it made me fall asleep, and then I feel chilled. It was weird, like I was, the chill was going to harm me, and I'd have to try to break through the fog and wake up, Oh, it was weird. But I don't know. And I went to check the temperature. I turned it up to 76. And it could be that something has changed, because maybe it's not so hot outside. And then something has changed this year that is different, because we're not used to this. But somehow the temperature inside the house, it kind of feels like, it's like it's not cold and not hot. It's weird. It really is how this works. But I turned that from 75 to 76. And in the past, if we had it above 73 or 74, we would be real hot. Now it's like 76 is about what we need to have it. But it's still chilled. I can't say enough about how it's a weird feeling being chilled. And I'm talking laying in bed with a big old, really, really thick blanket. It wasn't bought here. Somebody had sent it to us. Some of Adam's, it was Adam's sister, sent it to us years ago. I mean, probably like 40 years ago, maybe 30 something. We have 3 of them. And they are so thick. Yeah. They don't make, I don't make or buy, I haven't seen blankets like that here in the United States, and I'm born and raised in Texas. And I have been so many places, so many states, never seen any that sell really thick blankets. Seriously. So, and it's not cheap material. That's what I often see here. Sorry, if you found something that's really nice material for blankets, let me know. Here in the United States, let me know. Not thin, not just, fluffed up, to where they look like they're thick when there's just fluffy white, fluffy stuff inside. Some really thick, warm blankets. I'm going on and on, huh? Anyway, I've just made a video about people I find totally despicable, cold as ice, the hearts as cold as ice. They're the ones who are going to utilizing, they learned that word, food banks to supplement their income. They learn that word too. For non-essentials. They're starving people out there who are truly needy and not just greedy. Yeah, I'm so disgusted by that these days. So disgusted. And I'm disgusted a lot this year. Really, I mean, I'd say the last couple months or so. But anyway, I want to find something that's a little more, I've said this for years now, a little more cheerful to talk about. I want to see good stuff. Not just TV shows when they show some good stuff. But I was thinking again yesterday, nothing new to me. It's not a surprise to me. I've known this ever since I was a kid. But any story usually has bad characters in it. The good versus evil, quite often. So any TV show, there's usually some good versus evil kind of thing. And when do you find just good stuff? I like watching the kitty cats and
the videos, shorts, or the long ones, regular ones, about cats and kittens or animals all around. But I especially like the cats and the kittens. I like all of them, really. But some of them have such sad stories, too. And don't really care to have that, my emotions going from one direction to another. You know, from bad to good and all that, back and forth after video after video. Yeah. So, I mean, I've seen enough sad stories, and it's a sad situation that these problems exist. So, I've seen enough in my life. I really need to have something I'm watching that's good. I feel this way. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna go in. It's 3 o'clock. It just turned exactly 3 o'clock. July 12, 2025. And we're supposed to have storms coming at 4. So, I already said that, didn't I? I don't know. This is the second video I made, so like I said, I can repeat myself so easily. Especially when I pause, like, I don't know if it shows up. Like, different clips show up. But when I pause and I'm doing something else or looking something up on my cell phone or whatever I'm doing that's something else, when I come back, I'll forget, did I say that in this one or was it in that one? Or did I do it in both? Or where was I? Yeah, that happens. So, it's always happened. Anyway, I think I'm just going. I am tired again today because, like I said, that weird feeling about being cold, and it's not a good. I'm lying in bed with the blanket on, tight around me, thick blanket, and I'm shivering. And turn the heater up, and so it's not giving me a good rest. But anyway, I've got a good show series that I'm watching. It's on Acorn TV. Not sponsored. It's like people say, not sponsored. But I like Acorn TV, and it's called. Oh, what is it called? Place to Call Home, something like that. It sounds different than what you would think that when you watch it, it seems different. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. I'll talk to you another video. Bye.